I've got Jordan. Jarrett, how you doing, man? Come to restore some order to proceedings, man. Oh, I can't. I think you think your mic's on mute. Unmute your mic. I got you now. Yeah, we got you now. Oh, I don't know, man. I've got a headache after listening to him too.
Them man need football back quick, Rob. They need football back soon.
You can tell that. Oh my God, man. Oh my God. But did you agree? I mean, you being an Arsenal fan, did you agree with some of the things that those head-to-heads, right? Kane and Aubameyang. I suppose you've got to go Kane for what he's done over a period of time.
I think he's a big game striker. Do you know what I mean? Aubameyang is a top striker. We've had this out before, me and you. But in terms of big games, you're looking at Aguero and Kane. Really, they're the guys that really step up. So I'll probably lean towards Kane on that one.
Yeah. Son and Pepe. I suppose you've got to go with Son at the moment because Pepe's only just come.
I think so. Yeah.
I think he's going to be a top player. The one that seemed to cause all the war between them was the Lo Celso Ozil one.
Boy, you know what? I mean, I'm not the biggest Ozil fan. I'm not going to lie, Robbie. But Lo Celso ain't done nothing yet. I mean, as bad as Ozil's been, nah, I think Ozil wins that one, even by default.
Exactly. So for me as well, I don't know what planet Expressions was on about Lo Celso.
He's trying it.
Alderweireld and Luiz as well. I think I'm going off for this season. I think Luiz has played better than Alderweireld. Alderweireld has been awful.
Yeah, if you're going by this season, I think he's probably had the better season of the two players.
Yeah.
But over their Premier League careers,
Alderweireld.
I think he's a better defender, yeah.
Yeah. Parrott and Saka will a bit of funny, obviously.
Taking the barrel there.
Yeah, apparently they didn't want to play him. Lloris and Leno, I'm going Leno.
So
again, I'm going over this season. It's got to be Lloris makes a lot of mistakes, man.
He does. I've never been a fan of Lloris. Yeah, I'm Leno for me as well on that one.
And Mourinho, Arteta, I've got to go Arteta at the moment as well. Mourinho, it's not happened for him there.
Well, no, this year it's not been great for Mourinho. Let's have it right. It's not been the best season for them, but he could argue they're still above us. Do you know what I mean? So that would be his defense, to be fair. But I don't want Jose anywhere near my club, so I'm happy with Arteta. Yeah,
I mean, when they got Mourinho, was you at the time thinking to yourself, "Oh no, man"?
No. I knew then it was a bad move. I've got a bet with like 4 different Spurs fans, Robbie, that they will not win a trophy under Mourinho. The whole idea that he guarantees trophy. Mourinho's dead food. He's done. He is done. Not a League Cup, nothing. I'm telling you. The game is
even a League Cup.
Nothing. He's not gonna. I've got 4 bets on that he won't win a trophy at Tottenham. He won't. He won't. No, I'm happy they've got him. I'm cool.
You know the crazy thing is when you heard that news this week that they're having to go to Pochettino and ask him to take a pay cut because they're still paying him. He's on garden leave. He's still on over 8 million a year.
It's and you know what? I'm waiting for this Amazon documentary that they're filming at Tottenham as well. When's this documentary coming out? Because
I think it was good. I think the season has to be completed first before that then comes out.
Okay. Yeah, but it wasn't.
I mean, that's going to be interesting.
It will, because the last 2 or 3 years they got a lot of content there. But listen, if I'm Pochettino, I'm saying, nah, man, pay my money, man. I want my money.
You wouldn't take the pay cut?
Well, I don't think it's for him to take that pay cut. He's not an employee there anymore. There's a contract that says he's meant to get paid X amount. Give him my money, man. I'm sure he'll give off his own back once he's got his money. But no, I don't think it's for him to be saying to Spurs, no, take that from. Nah, he's not an employee anymore.
It's the craziest situation that you go to a man that you've sacked.
Yeah.
And then sit down and start to beg him and say, yo, can you give us a pay cut?
Give my money, man.
Unbelievable. But how you been keeping, bro?
I'm well. I'm good, man. I'm good. Been watching lots of old school football games, playing Football Manager, watching all your content, working as well, banging out Netflix. I've been busy, man. I'm enjoying it, Rob. I'm not one of these people that's
enjoying it.
I am because I'm very happy in my own company and I can entertain myself and I've got things to do. So yeah, it's not great. There's no football at the moment. Yeah. But, no, I'm cool. I'm calm, man. Just keep myself busy, bro.
What have you been watching on Netflix? I was asking people earlier, to give us your lockdown top 5 on Netflix. But what have you been watching?
I've been watching. I watched a good documentary called The 3 Identical Strangers. I recommend that. It's really good.
Oh yeah, I saw that one advertised the other day, but I haven't actually watched that.
Really good. It's really good, Rob. Yeah, it's really interesting. I've almost finished 60 Days Inside or 60 Days in Jail or something, where they basically plant members of the public in this prison in America.
Yeah, I've seen that. I've seen some of that before. Yeah,
that's good. I started Black AF or Blackish AF. I never really liked that one too tough, so I might spur that one. But I'm coming for you. What you tell me? What's popping on Netflix right now? I need some help.
Popping on Netflix for me has got a Tiger King.
Yeah, I watched that.
That's for me. That's number one. I'll watch that, man. I'm due to watch that again now. That is how good that was.
Yeah.
It's just the craziest documentary I've ever watched.
It's mad.
And when they got to that lady, right, who in the beginning I thought, oh, so sweet and thing, and then it turns out that she might have knocked off her husband.
She barely did it, Rob. Let's have it right. Let's have it
I'm
right.
not saying that, and I don't want to get sued.
I'm saying it.
But that documentary is absolutely nuts. I'm telling you, I've never seen nothing like it. It wasn't what I expected. So many twists and turns, and Tiger King for me. That's not. I watched this one, Caliphate. I like that Caliphate.
Yeah, I'm gonna check it out.
That's good. It's like it's Swedish, but they've dubbed it over. But that was very good. I didn't like the way it ended really, but I liked that. Have you seen Unorthodox? No, I watched Unorthodox the other day. I really liked that. That was about the Orthodox Jews in Williamsburg in New York. Yes, that was really fascinating. That was a very, very good good one. I really liked that. What else?
Sunderland Until I Die.
The Sam Cooke documentary. I really liked that one. That was really good.
No,
Who Killed Malcolm X? That's a good one.
I've seen that. Yeah.
That's really good. So there's some good, but you know what? I'm running out of things to. Yeah, I mean, and I'm not even a Netflix type guy, and I'm running out of things to watch now.
You know what's coming, Rob? On Monday, there's the Michael Jordan documentary that's coming out.
Wow.
I think it's on Monday, and they're doing it around the 5th season. That they won 5 back-to-back titles, Chicago Bulls.
Yeah.
And the 5th year, it kind of it basically fell off. And they're doing it around that 5th year when it really went bad. So I'm looking forward to that one as well.
Yeah, everybody's recommending this Money Heist. I've got to watch that. I went and watched that the other day, like 10 episodes. I was like, no, man, I can't do 10.
You know what? I started it and it was all right, but it never grabbed me like everyone's saying.
Yeah. And there's another one called Ozark. I haven't watched that yet as well. People are recommending that.
Bro, I'm 4 episodes into that and it's hard work.
Yeah?
Yeah, everyone's raving about it, but it's slow. It's so slow. And I'm like, boy, this better get good soon because I'm on the brink, bro. I'm on the brink, but
and this I need to watch Sunderland Till I Die. I ain't watched that yet. The new
good. It's good.
Yeah, I haven't watched that yet. I've got to watch that. You know what it is, right? Like I've been trying to get to bed a bit earlier now, man, and which I ain't gonna do tonight, obviously. But I've been trying to get to bed a bit earlier. And sometimes some of these things, man, you end up binging on.
Yeah.
I mean, like that Caliphate one, man. I literally stayed up the whole night and watched all of it. I was like, yeah, I can't be doing this binging thing, man. People listen, Narcos. I've done watched all the Narcos. I love those. Yeah, I've done rinsed those already. You know what? Operation Odessa. That is bad. Have you seen that?
I haven't seen that. No. What's that about?
It's like sort of Russian gangsters.
Okay.
And they're in America, and it's a Russian gangster and another American guy, and they go. It's like when in Russia, when you sort of had the fall of the Iron Curtain.
Yeah.
These guys, they go over to Russia. They try to buy a submarine, right, to sell to the Colombians so they can use it to smuggle in drugs and that. I mean, it is insane, man. Again, I love documentaries when you got like loads of characters in it. You like natural characters, you know what I mean? Yeah. And that's one of them, you know.
I like documentaries. I like documentaries where you don't know how it's going to end. And that's
that's that one.
Good. Okay. I was trying to rant a couple of days ago. He said he just finished watching. What's it called? It's a gangster one, Sons of Something, and it's about a woman gangster, and she's got a cartel. But he was raving about it hard. I'm not finding the name. I'll send it to you. But yeah, he was raving about that one kind of hard still. Yeah,
but there's some good stuff. I've never watched this much sort of documentaries and that for I don't know, man. It's crazy, man. I do miss the football so badly. I really do miss the football. Do you think we'll get any football back before the end of the season?
Rob, I can't see any sport for another 2 to 3 months minimum. They're talking about reviewing it in 3 weeks time or whatever. I just think they're just giving people false hope. I just think we're not even at the peak yet of this pandemic, Rob. So how are they going to get? You got to remember, in football stadiums, just forget the fans for a second. You still got to have officials. You still got to have media. You still got to have stadium staff. You still got to have people in there. And even the players themselves. I was chatting to Joby McAnuff this week, did an interview, and he was saying people are forgetting there'll be certain players that will refuse themselves because they've got families too. So if the place isn't really safe and the pandemic isn't on lockdown properly, if I'm a player and I've got an elderly mom or I've got kids, I don't want to be mixing with footballers that might have it and I'm bringing it. You know what I mean? So I just can't see any football personally for the next 2 months minimum.
Do you think, I don't know if you heard this idea that's been muted of them sort of almost having a sort of Olympic village type thing where they get all the players, test them all, and then they all stay in this sort of, in one area, and then like play the games in sort of over a quick period of time.
I think that sounds like a good idea in theory, but in practice, I don't know how you do that and bang out that many games. And I know that the quality isn't really a priority at the moment, but people are forgetting that these players will need a little bit of a mini preseason. Now they'll need 2 or 3 weeks to get back into the groove. Otherwise, you're going to have really, really poor games. So it feels to me, Rob, like they're trying to rush back the season just to get it done. And that for me is dangerous because safety of players has to come first. And if it means there's no more football till whenever, then as much as that burns us football fans, that's the way it's got to be, man. Safety's all got to come first.
Would you have a point where you say, right, that's it, the season's over, we void it or whatever? Or would you just say, right, no matter how long it takes, we'll wait for that, then finish the season, then have a little break, then start the new one?
I don't know if you can do that because my initial stance was whatever it takes. But now I'm thinking to myself, well, what if we're here in September, December, next year, February? Where do you cut off the point? So I personally would look at August because that is in theory when the next season is supposed to start. So if you can't finish this season by August, I would just say, you know what? We have to just void this season and then just have the four teams that were the Champions League last year go back into that. No one goes down. No one comes up. That's harsh.
And what happens to Liverpool?
The who?
What happens to Liverpool?
Boy, you know what? I don't think you can give a posthumous Premier League. I think you can't just say, oh, you didn't win it because you didn't mathematically win it, but we're going to give it to you anyway. It's harsh on them, but I just think you got to just say, you know what? We're just voiding the season. And that's so harsh. That's so harsh.
Wow.
But whatever you do, Rob, from here on in, there's going to be a loser somewhere. Someone's going to lose out somehow. So it's about the scenario that has the least amount of losers. And for me, voiding the season and just you got contracts with players, legal. There's so many ramifications if you just let this drag on too long. So I would give it till literally, August. If we can't do it by August, we're going to have to just scrap it and then just, check the lay of the land then.
All right, well, you're going to be as popular as usual with Liverpool fans after saying all that. Well, listen, Jordan, thank you very much for coming on, man. I really, really appreciate it. I know it's late, you know what I mean? So thanks for the love on this, man.
I've got to say real quickly, big up to yourself. Big up to Troops, DT, all the AFT crew, Rance, Mark, Flex, all of you guys. You're doing your bit. You're smashing it. It's a marathon. You must be mash up. You must be dead. But listen, all football fans are behind you. Keep up the good work. And anything I can do to help, just shout me, man. It's all love.
God bless, man. Thank you, man. Jordan, before you go there, tell them about your channel.
Yes, I've got a Football Fans podcast. Check it out. It's on iTunes and Spotify. And also, I have a chat show, YouTube chat show called It's All Blackademic. Go and check us out on there, Blackademic TV, or that's on YouTube, and blackademic.com is our website.
And it's absolutely brilliant. Thank you, Jordan, man. Thank you for coming on.
The coronavirus has not just affected the world of football, but has affected everybody. But you know what? We can defeat it. If you're displaying any of the symptoms, always make sure that you self-isolate. I know it's a terrible time, but we will defeat the coronavirus. We will be back.